Hi, I'm Carla Winterowd of Winterowd Fine Art in Santa Fe. We have the pleasure of having Alex Watts, bronze sculptor, here today, visiting with us about her work, and we hope you enjoy hearing what she has to say.
Hi, my name is Alex Watts, and I am delighted to be sharing my work with you today. This piece is part of my Unbounded show, and this is called Lifted. And it is it's a beautiful piece that just speaks of letting go of everything that binds us, that holds us back, so that we may be truly who we are, so that we may let our light shine, so that we can be the love in the world that we're here to be. And some of the metaphor of that is we have the top figure here, which is always here for us. Whether that's a human, or the divine, or the cosmos, just holding that place of love that we can be lifted into and held at any time. Because that presence of peace is always here to lift us, to nourish us. And it's not just that, the love that always is around us, that's in us, but it's also this beautiful homage, really, to the Southwest desert, to any desert. These are beautiful, beautiful colors. It kind of feels like being lifted out of the canyon in a new day, and we have a new way of rising right now to be all we can be, and just a beautiful, graceful. It's really dynamic, the anatomy here and the way the leg is shooting back, and she's running in to create a spirit's arms. And that is great abandonment. That's a true surrender. This is this beautiful space here, and there's nothing but trust and leading with an open heart. Now I'd like to introduce you to Always, a bronze piece that is really continuing with my theme of being connected as a human being. Sometimes in the human life, in the human experience, it can feel quite lonely, quite isolated. And Always is really about remembering that there's a presence that's always here, that's always around us, that's always loving us, holding us, guiding us. And I'd like to think that there's a very peaceful pause in this. I'm waving my arm around because there's such a beautiful dance, as there is in all of my work, this graceful movement that's created within the piece, within the negative shapes, that has really beckoned you to come in. It's a very quiet piece, and it gives us room to really breathe, to feel that we are held in love, to know that we aren't alone, and that connectedness can be there for us when we are quiet, when we just are very listening in to the love that we have within us. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your being. And that is by Hafiz, a favorite Sufi poet. And for me, that feeling to show you your astonishing light of your own being is very much behind the creation of Held in Love, this beautiful bronze earth angel. She is here to let you know you're not alone, to help you remember the astonishing light of your own being, because this hug is here for you if you ever feel that you're lonely or in darkness, that there is love always here loving on you. And it means a great deal to me, from my heart to your heart, to share this sculpture. Flying Home, a beautiful bronze sculpture, carrying on with the idea of connection between humans, between us and our beloved, whoever that may be, wherever they may be. This is a little different. I love the way that the figures are dancing through space, that there is no physical physical, we have the hands touching here, but there is this beautiful energy of love, of this connection we have with another human being, whether they're here on the earthly plane with us, whether they're in spirit form, wherever that love is, it's always here. And again, it's a connection. We have this beautiful tilt of the heads, just beckoning to each other, having a lovely conversation across this space, across these beautiful negative spaces that are created through this dance and this movement of the piece. And then just the way the hands choose to nourish and hold and be together to really make that connection. So one is being nourished by the earth to sustain and balance, and then this dance is continued as different parts of their limbs speak and make reference to this beautiful rhythm that's continued. It really is all about a hug of love, continuing forever. There is a certain freedom, this feeling of being unbounded, when one is in the moment, allowing the dance to come through the body, to feel that vibration, that energy of excitement, of possibilities, and also just of letting go, completely being here, being present, feeling the body, this beautiful anatomy of motion, to be alive, to be fully alive here in this moment, in this dance. This beautiful bronze sculpture is called Heart to Heart, and it is very much about the enduring power of love, how we can feel to be the holder and the held, and how that love can nurture us, and it is always there within us and between us. It is also rather gender neutral, and so love exists between all of us humans, in whatever form that is. That is what this is a celebration of, is love. The holder and the held. Wonderful homage to the love that exists between us and our four-legged family. The beautiful feeling of love, unconditional love that holds that hug as we become the hugged and the hugger. This is a beautiful piece, all about cherished. It's a bronze sculpture celebrating that enduring quality of love between two people. How the hug, how it feels when you close your eyes and you hug each other and the whole world dissolves, and what's left holding us is that presence of heart, that love that is nourishing, that is protecting, bringing peace to both, There's a symbiotic nature here where each is giving and receiving that love to the other. And in the piece itself, each figure has their own space, and together they stand strong, together united in that love that they are, that they have for each other, is where an even greater love is formed. This is hope, riding the wave of life, standing really strong and centered in all that is occurring, really affirming with utter faith and abandonment to all that is indeed well, as we stand in the love that we are, in the presence of this moment, of being held by the universal love and nature and the beloved, the cosmos, the divine, God. Turning our heads upward, knowing that serenity and peace are right here, right now, and all is indeed well. This is a beautiful bronze piece called Love. There's a certain elegant simplicity in this piece. There's an abstract quality to it until you get up close and see all the very beautiful details of this enduring, everlasting, kind of ancient hug that's occurring here. The piece begins down here with this wonderfully supportive earth or organic pod, which gives rise as this new life bursts forth. And this beautiful sort of crunchiness here, this gorgeous patina that's been built up, many, many layers of chemicals and colors that are built up here to create that idea that it could be unearthed. Some of those wonderful things we see in museums across the world, they don't quite know where they've come from. They're like these beautiful ancient artifacts that are full of this energy that exudes. And I do feel that this piece has this everlasting love that exudes to the viewer when you come and you begin to explore it in all its wonderful nuances, whether they're big, beautiful textures or these small details of a loving face that's curled into its beloved. It's a truly wonderful piece to live with. The sense of love that emanates from this work brings much joy and hope. Thank you for spending time with my work, myself. I hope it's left you with some renewed sense of joy and celebration of life. And may the peace and serenity and love that's in these pieces radiate out to you today.